What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. Just wanted to pop on here real quick and share a little nugget with you. I've been listening to a little bit of Earl Nightingale, who I would consider one of the founding fathers of personal development, positive thinking, whatever you want to label it. But he was kind of one of the founding fathers that started doing cassette tapes and recordings and records and those types of things in regards to things like positive thinking and attitude and the principles to success and so on and so forth. And so obviously there's lots of information now out about that here in year 2023, but I feel like when he started this, it was a grassroots movement for him. There wasn't a lot out there, wasn't a lot of books available and so on. But I picked up some nuggets that I thought I'd share with you that were very insightful, and hopefully they'll be an encouragement to you. But he was talking about how thoughts and attitudes is what creates our action, and then action is what creates our results. I heard one time that success is made up of 5% skill and 95% mindset. And I was listening to a recording by Will Smith, and he had said that put me next to a man that's extremely skilled. The only way that I will beat him is to outwork him. And so really, to outwork somebody, you have to have the right attitude, right? You have to have the right thought process towards going to work and grinding it out if you lack those skills. But I thought that was interesting that mindset makes up 95% of the journey of success. Now, granted, you have to have some skills, and I'm not taking anything away from that, but you can have all the skills in the world, and if you don't have the right mindset about it, have the right attitude about it, you're not likely going to have as much success as you could if your mindset was right. So thoughts and attitude create the actions, right? So what you're thinking about, what is your attitude at the present moment? And it doesn't matter what it is. You can apply this to every area of your life. You can apply this in business. You can apply it in your relationships. You can apply it with your kids. You can apply it just in general, life in general, your friends, so on and so forth. This literally can be applied to everything, that those thoughts and attitudes are going to produce the action, whether it's a negative or a positive action, which will then either give you a positive or a negative outcome or result. So anyhow, I wanted to just touch on 5 points here that he was talking about to kind of build on an attitude and what makes up a positive attitude. And the first, you have to focus on what you want, right? What do you want out of life? Have you ever sat down and wrote exactly what you want? Where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years? What do you want out of your relationships? What do you want out of your body? What do you want out of your mind? Touching on every aspect of your life, from the physical to the mental to the spiritual. What are the things that you want? A lot of times, again, I've talked about this in previous videos, you can't go on a journey, you can't go to a destination until you know where you want to go. So what do you want? What exactly do you desire out of this life? Because remember, we're lucky if we get 70, 80 years on this planet. So what exactly is it that you want? And success is measured in so many different ways. So I'm not talking about big houses and big cars. I'm talking about just having a successful life. What type of an impact and a legacy do you want to leave once you're gone? Again, these are things that you have a desire. What you focus on is what will expand in your life. So what do you want? So that's the first principle. The second one is you want to cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Good attitude begins with gratitude. What are you grateful for? The things that you're grateful for, being grateful for the things you already have makes room for the things that you have a desire to bring more into your life. If you're coming from a position of scarcity, if you're coming from a position of being not grateful for where you're at, it's not going to be, there's not a good chance that you're going to open yourself up to opportunity to bring more into your life. So start with gratitude, right? Start every day with writing down some things that you're grateful for so that it can build the right attitude as you approach the day. Because again, there's so much negative that we can get caught up in. But if you think and focus and really write down and embed into every cell in your body the things you're grateful for, it creates a dynamic attitude towards the things that you're going after in your life. The third one is environment. Who are you surrounding yourself with first and foremost? Who are those people that are speaking into your life? Are those people that are positive? Are those people that are encouraging? Are those people that are linking arms with you and encouraging you up the mountain? Or are these people trying to push you down? Are these people the ones that want to gossip all the time? Are these the people that, really come in and they're negative Nancy's and really looking at the glass are half empty instead of half full? What are the type of people you're hanging out with? And even when Earl Nightingale did this recording, this was back before social media. I want to take it a step further, not so much about who you're hanging out with as individuals, but who are you hanging out with when it comes to social media? When it comes to television, what type of programming are you allowing to go into your mind? Because that's literally what those things are. Are you watching the news every day and getting caught up in the political aspect or all the wars going on, everything that's going on, all the negative aspects? Again, I don't have there's nothing wrong with being informed and knowing what's going on, but if that's what you're going to have a steady diet of every day, I promise you, you're not going to have the right attitude to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. So again, who are you surrounding yourself with? What are you surrounding yourself with? What are you listening to? When you go to the gym, are you watching a movie on Netflix? Are you watching a series on Netflix? Are you listening to Earl Nightingale? Are you listening to Tony Robbins? Are you listening to people that can pump life into you? Listen to good podcasts, things that get you thinking, things that get you excited about the day, right? So that you can approach the day with a proper attitude. The fourth is look for the good. Look for the good. This kind of wraps up with the gratitude thing, but look for the good in every situation, right? You can look at every situation differently. It's all perspective, right? But always try to find the good, the silver lining in situations, because again, everything happens to us, right? All negative or positive. Life is just negative and positive. All these types of things happening, these occurrences in our lives. And it's really the meaning that we give to these events in our lives that determine our attitude. So look for the good, look for the positive, look for the silver lining. Don't always look at the negative aspects of it. Look at how you can grow from that particular situation. Because again, guys, it's not about having this life where we aren't able to experience all aspects of life. Remember the two sides of the coin that I talked about in previous video. You can't have a coin without both sides, which means represents the negative and the positive. So look for the good in that. And then the last is take personal responsibility. Take radical personal responsibility. You are responsible for you and you alone, right? You are responsible for how you wake up, how you see the world. What is your attitude towards life? What is your attitude towards your spouse? What is your attitude towards your kids? What is your attitude towards your career, right? You might be working in a job that may not be the greatest thing since sliced bread right now, but you know what? Prosper where you're at. Show up with a good attitude. Show up and do a good job for that employer and be recognized. And when you come home in the evenings, work on a side hustle. Work on maybe your dream of what you want to do. Maybe you don't want to work that job for the rest of your life, but don't show up with a bad attitude, because again, that resonates and it creates an environment where people just don't want to be around it. So you want to show up and be the life of the party, be the life, the energy, the positive attitude of that room, right? And you can do that by taking personal responsibility and understand the happiness of your life. Everything is on you. Don't look outside of yourself to get the things that you need. Everything you need is right in here. But we're always so quick to say, well, that person made me do this, or that person said that and made me get upset. No one made you do anything. You had a choice. You chose to allow that circumstance to bring you into a situation. And again, guys, I know this is easier said than done. I'm just not speaking to you as if I've got this thing all worked out, but I'm encouraging you based on the things I heard Earl Nightingale talk about is, again, these are all vital things that can really bring a tremendous impact into your life. So again, positive attitude, showing up in your life and attitude. Remember, thoughts and attitudes equal your actions, and your actions will then produce the results or the outcomes. If you don't like the outcome or the results you're getting, look at the actions that you're doing and then go back even further and look at the thoughts and the attitudes that you're showing up every day presenting. So I hope that's been helpful to you. Until next time, have a great rest of your day and bye for now.